right now too, hip hop police and all that. What's up, y'all, and all that? But you know, I don't know these niggas, man. Who is y'all niggas, B? I don't know these niggas, man. I'm gonna keep it real. So listen, I know my PO gonna talk to me later. No, I don't know these niggas, man. I don't know them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas say they want to jump on the camera. I'm letting them get on the camera, nigga. True life, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't know these niggas. What's going on, man? I'm saying I don't be knowing too much. I ain't got it all upstairs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I heard the boy, the nigga Jimmy Neutron. What's up, nigga? It's me, nigga. Hold on, look. Jimmy Neutron. This me, man. Look at this me, nigga. The same nigga that put bulletproof vests on your back, nigga. Come on, man. You let niggas take this bullshit and all that. What that Jimmy Neutron? You try to say this piece don't exist? There's only one nigga who do this bullshit with this. Step the diamond game up, my nigga. You're not balling. It look better on camera. I'm seeing this shit right there. Look, put it. It look better on camera. This shit garbage. This shit garbage. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even put it on my neck, my nigga. I don't know these niggas. I don't want to put that on my neck, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's watching this shit, though. I ain't putting that on my neck, nigga. It is what it is, though, man. Fraud ass niggas, man. Niggas talking about they don't know who true life is, right? Y'all niggas don't know who true life is, okay.
What up, y'all? It's Coffee on the vid. Tapping back in with some updates, and y'all see the vicious, that was mean and vicious throwback clip there from True Life. Y'all see the caption back when True Life was terrorizing Jim Jones, man. Jimmy wanted no smoke, man, and really honestly nobody did. True Life was just one of them dudes when it comes to the rappers. Like, do they live their raps? Are they really about that life? Which ain't nothing wrong if you're not about that life, but just don't be on all that tough guy gang ish. And True Life really was, though. Like, I'm sure everyone remembers what happened at that studio when the Any Given Sunday dropped, and Prodigy recycled a verse from a track that Hungry to get on True Life joint, right? Like Prodigy, R.I.P. to Prodigy as well, right? He had a track with True Life, and that was a big deal for True Life. He's like, yo, we can break through with this one, and Prodigy used it on something else or whatever. And then when that happens, it's just ain't hitting the same. It makes you look kind of like bootleg, you know, and that's happened numerous times. A lot of artists did that, and it's fucked up when they do it, man. And True Life wasn't having it. He ran up in the allegedly, right? You know what I mean? But we know what it was. The goons ran up in the studio. I believe was it Jizza was there, DJ Muggs, you know, the Soul Assassins, did the interview on the Beef DVD, and he was literally shook up talking about that. Like, tapping if y'all remember that, how Muggs looked, and they just weren't playing about theirs. True Life and his squidded it died. Like, they weren't the ones to play with. And Jimmy wasn't the only one. Like, Killer Cam back in the media game doing his thing, but he, you know, we know what happened, right? He got socked out by True Life, and Cam really never even, and we know how Cam is. He talks his talk, he talks his ish, and he didn't really say too much about True Life. Like, True Life had the game shook, and I feel like him and Jim Jones might have squashed the issue, if I recall, because True Life ended up going and doing a long bid. I think he shanked someone or something like that, man. You guys remember too, he had I forget what it was called, where he ate the champagne and cereal in his breakfast cereal. But when he came home, he signed a deal with Future, Free Band Gang or whatever. And I believe him and Jimmy might have squashed the issue, but I'm not 100% on that. Tap in and comment if you recall or you recollect. But it's wild. Jim Jones is in here commenting that on this on social network, like a blog page just put this up, like, yo, remember back when Jim Jones was getting terrorized by True Life, taking his jewels and all that. And Jim's like, you better go back, do your history, and ask him how it went. And it's like, Jim, come on, man. We all know how it went. Why you in here capping like that, man? Like, cut it the fuck out. And that makes Jimmy look even worse. The fact that to this day, he's in here like all petty and trying to cap in the comments. I just don't get it, man, you know? But to keep it real, Jimmy, I mean, he's doing his thing, and at one point in time, really, he was nothing more than like the dipset hype man, and he ended up becoming an MC. Obviously, Freaky Zeke was a hype man as well, but like Jim wasn't, like back then, you know, Confessions of Fire, SDE and all that, who would have thought Jim would have leveled up and become an MC and, you know, do all the things he's done with fashion and just different business deals and TV and love and hip hop. Like he made a career out of this for himself. But it's like always with the tough guy-ish, man. Like you took an L in this one. And a lot of people too don't respect the way he and Cam got at him too when we seen them beefing more recently. Like, yo, you were a hangout type dude. You weren't really from Harlem. He said he was originally from the BX, and when his grandma passed away, he got her crib, and that became like the dipset, if that's what they were called back then. Like headquarters where they would all kick it at, man. You know, like tapping if y'all feel me on that. Like when you were coming up, if there was ever someone that they just wanted to hang so bad, and they were like, yo, y'all can kick it at my spot. Like that was Jimmy, according to Cam. And when he got on, he just went so hard with the gang banging ish, and then he like proudly reps it like, yeah, I'm the one that made New York bloody. And here he is still trying to act tough at whatever age. Is he 50 yet? You know what I mean? And then he tries to act like he's grown, but then you see him doing this. I don't know. In some ways, I just don't respect it. Let me know what y'all think. And if you rock with True Life's music, let's discuss it. Then speaking of bloody New York and Treyway, right? The 9 Trey gangsters. Y'all ever been around cats claiming that? They'd be like, brat, and all that. 6ix9ine, who definitely got put off the set, kicked out the whip. Apparently, he's possibly going to go back and do some time, which is something that's been going on because he's on paper for the longest time. And we know some months back he got locked up. He had meth in his system, and he's still going to court over those violational issues. And they're talking about they're going to hit him with some new violations. So at the end of the day, they could end up revoking that release and locking them back up. Federal probation, you know what I'm saying? Like with state, obviously probation is something that happens to try to stay out of prison. But with the feds, they call, and then when you would come home with the state, that's parole. With the feds, it's all probation, federal probation. And they could end up revoking it, locking them up. And obviously, he don't want that, you know. No one wants to be locked up, but obviously the snitch stuff and all the gang ish, and it's just wild with the whole Jim Jones being mentioned. Like I still don't understand how he didn't get hemmed up in that indictment with the wiretap we heard. It makes zero sense to me. People can talk about, oh well, this and that. Like, nah, man, he's on there like coming off as the shot caller, calling for him to be super violated. And that was the other narrative people were running with. Well, violated doesn't necessarily mean body. Listen, the feds will say, yo, you seen that bad bitch? Yo, he's talking about a key. That bad white bitch. There's been cases where they'll say, oh, they're talking about a key. You know what I mean? And like with everyone going down with the RICO, how did they not bag him up? And just because if they're saying violate don't mean body someone, just it means something. It's him calling a shot in a criminal enterprise that they're prosecuting everyone, and Jimmy managed to not get hemmed up. I still don't buy it. You know, that's what I'm saying about everyone looking at him like, you repping so hard with this gang-ish, but you know, True Life made you look soft, and you seemingly are gotta be a federal informant or whatever. Like, take off those silly chains and put back on your wire. You know what I mean? Like, everyone who watches this, leave it in the comments if you believe Jimmy is an informant or not. I do. I just don't buy all that bullshit. There's no way the feds, like all these cases that have happened, the way the feds get at people in a RICO, there's no way in hell they wouldn't have picked him up. But yeah, will 6ix9ine end up getting locked back up? We'll have to wait and see. Y'all know he just tried to make this major comeback with the Young Thug diss.
First,
How did it go?
Lines. Yeah, it went good at first. It worked itself out. It worked itself out. You know, he wasn't trying
to hear you out or something.
I wouldn't say that. It's just, you know, you got around that want to look all tough and they ready to die. And we ready to kill. And we ready to die too. And I hope they're ready to kill. So it went like that for the first couple minutes. And cause I wasn't finna leave. Hell no, I wasn't finna leave. Hell no. We gonna have to work this out.
Were you asked to leave in the beginning?
No, I wasn't no motherfucker asked to leave. When we got done handling the business and we shook hands like men, then I left. We finna get to the bottom of this shit. Like, we ain't finna keep doing this, man. You know what I'm trying to tell you, bro? Sometimes you just gotta crash on that. And I know people on the internet, they're gonna say that Ralo stupid. But shit, I don't know, no matter what I obtain in life, it's just certain shit I just can't let go.
And speaking of snitching and all that, man, Ralo, you heard him. That's another thing, though, about people who might have told or not, whether you consider Ralo to be a snitch or not. Some cats may have told and people still fuck with him and they ain't playing. And that's basically what it sounds like went down between him and Boosie. Like, yo, motherfuckers be ready to kill and ready to die. And that's what it was. Sounds like it was a tense situation. And I just don't get it why a lot of these cats, these rappers, especially Boosie, with everything he's been through, like, that's what you're doing, is going and impressing Ralo over his situation. You know, I don't know, but just because someone told don't mean they won't crash the fuck out. And you heard them. Sometimes you just gotta crash out, and that's how it had to go that day. So that's it for this one. That throwback footage, Jimmy, all this gang ish, the wiretap, true life. Did you mess with him? Do you remember when he was bullying the industry? 6ix9ine with the federal paper that he's still on. Can't stop, yo. He can't stop fucking with that Breaking Bad, man. On that admitted it to death. Put that ish down, y'all. Say no to the D-rugs. It's no good. It's no way to live. Like, people don't know that, but people still out here getting high like never before, man. It's all the way fucked up. Got individuals twisted like it's cool to be a dope fiend, man. It's just nasty work. And Ralo wasn't playing with Boosie. Let's discuss it all in the comments. Sub to the channel, and I get with y'all on the next one. It's Coffee. Signing out. Let's talk. Tap in.